What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Bowl Sim series, where I take all of my bowl picks for the season, see if I can get the win with them in NCAA football, and then at the end of the season we're going to go back, take a look, see how our predictions went. And for this matchup, only bowl game of the day tomorrow is going to be UCF taking on Georgia Tech in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl, I think. This is an interesting one to me, one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most to actually watch. Probably two of the best, if not the two best, 6-6 teams in the country. Both teams had a great season in terms of close matchups, that type of thing, playing well late in the season. Looking forward to seeing who comes out on top in this one. My pick is UCF. We're going to take control of them, see if we can take down Georgia Tech. Let's go ahead and jump into the game highlights. Couple of 6-6 teams here in the Gasparilla Bowl. Let's go ahead and jump into the highlights. Not sure why Haynes King isn't starting, but Pyron is going to take the snap on 3rd and 5. Pass over the right side to Leary's complete. Could not get this guy to turn around the right way, and that's going to cost us. He's breaking tackles down the sideline. He's going to take it all the way to the house. 70-yard touchdown within the first 30 seconds of this one. Georgia Tech's going to take an early 7-0 lead. 3rd and 10 on our first offensive drive. Halfback screen to R.J. Harvey. That one's going nowhere. Gets taken down 7 yards short of the first. We're going to have to punt on our opening drive. 3rd and 6 for Georgia Tech on their next drive. Pyron over the middle to Smith's able to get the first down. 7 yards on that one. 3rd and 8, couple plays later. Pyron drops back to pass. Passes it out left, completes it to Rutherford, who's going to be brought down about 4 yards shy of the first. And Georgia Tech is going to have to settle for a field goal. This one goes straight down the middle, and it's going to be 10-0 midway through the first quarter. Not a great start for our team, but hoping to get back on track here. Kickoff return, Richardson breaks a tackle and uses his speed to get to the outside. He makes 2 guys miss, makes another one miss, but there's a flag on the play. He takes it all the way to the house, but I have a feeling this one's coming back. They're going to get us with a clipping penalty, so instead of making it 10-7, we are starting the drive back in our own territory. Pass on the left side on 2nd and 3 is complete to Corey Gamage for 14 yards and a first down. Next play, 1st and 10, option keeper for J.R. Plumlee. He tries to pitch it, but he loses the ball, and Georgia Tech falls on it. Georgia Tech's going to get the ball back up 10 with a chance to extend that lead. On 3rd and 10, Pyron passes it out right, but this one sails on him a bit, goes out of bounds. Georgia Tech going to have to punt for the first time today. 2nd and 10 on our next drive, option keeper for Plumlee. He takes it up the middle, gets some blocks. He's got speed. One guy to beat, he's going to beat him. Plumlee takes it all the way to the end zone for a huge touchdown play. And we're right back in it. It's going to be 10-7. Late in this first quarter, next drive for Georgia Tech, handoff to the right side. Smith gets the edge, gets some blocks, shakes a tackle. Gets all the way down for a 24-yard rush on the play. 3rd down and short for Georgia Tech. Pass over the middle is complete to Christian Leary. He makes a man miss, and he's gone. Nobody's going to catch him. He takes it 50 yards to the end zone. And Georgia Tech is going to take a 17-7 lead with a minute left in this first quarter. At that point, I realized that this UCF defense cannot play man coverage whatsoever, so we're going to go ahead and stop calling man plays for the most part on defense. 1st and 10 later in our next drive. Receiver gets caught up in traffic, and that one's going to be picked off. Another turnover for us, and Georgia Tech's got the ball back in great field position, up by 10. 2nd and 7 play action, pass out to the left side, and that's complete to Jana. He makes a man miss, and he is in the end zone for another touchdown. That's about the last time we're calling a man defense play in this one. 3rd and 6, Plumlee on the next drive finds Javon Baker over the middle for 19 yards. Moving the ball now on offense. Plumlee can't find anybody. He goes down for a big 13-yard loss on the sack. 3rd and 19, trying to make up for it. Plumlee drops back to pass, throws it out right, connects with Baker again. He's going to be a yard short of that first down. We got to go for it here, down big in this second quarter. Handoff up the middle. Harvey's not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big time stop for this Georgia Tech defense, and nothing is going right for us so far in this first half. 3rd and 2 for Georgia Tech. We are able to force a stop, incomplete pass on that one. They're going to have to punt. We've got a chance with 4 minutes left to go down and cut this lead by at least a little bit. Good start there, pass to Corey Gamage for 20 yards. 2nd and 12 later on. Option keeper for Plumlee. He's got space, gets some blocks. One man to beat, can't quite beat him, but he's down into the red zone at about the 13-yard line. 3rd and 1, handoff up the middle to Harvey. He's in the end zone for a 5-yard touchdown. We're going to cut this lead back down to 10 with 2.5 minutes left. Maybe enough time to stop him and get another score. 3rd and 3, play action, pass over to Ward. He gets the catch, goes down, and there's a flag on the play. They're going to get us for another personal foul, this time roughing the passer. And that puts them in a great opportunity to extend this lead. But this pass is off the mark. It's intercepted by the safety, Wilson, who makes a move and gets out to the edge. Breaks another tackle and gets down close to the 35-yard line. We're going to take over there for 3rd and 10 after a couple incompletions. Plumlee looking deep down the right side of Baker again, but this time it's broken up. A little bit underthrown there. Might have hit him if he had led him a little bit further. But we're going to have to punt on 4th and 10. 3rd and 1 for Georgia Tech on their next drive. 30 seconds left in the half. Completes it to Leary. We just can't make a tackle. He's all the way down to the 35. Georgia Tech trying to score before halftime. Pass over the right side to the tight end, Leonard, who fumbles the ball, but it goes out of bounds. Lucky for the Yellow Jackets. And with 7 seconds left, they'll have one last shot to the end zone before trying for a field goal. Pyron, not able to find anyone, goes down. But we have another personal foul on the play. It's a face mask. Luckily for us, this is really only going to make their field goal attempt a little bit shorter. So they do get 3 points on the board, but we keep it a 2-score game. It's going to be 27-14 at halftime. We get the ball back to start the 3rd quarter, so hopefully we'll have a chance to get back into this ball game. Not a great first half for our team, but trending upwards at this point. 1st and 10. Plumlee on the option, keeper out left. He's got space once again down the left sideline. One man to beat, and he jukes inside, but he just stepped out of bounds. You'll see on this replay his toe just barely landed on the line there. And that's going to set up a 1st and 10 from the 12. 2nd and 10, Plumlee rolls out right, looking for someone to pass to. Can't find anyone. He's going to take off and cuts back inside to the end zone for a 13-yard run, making this one 27-21 after the extra point. We're right back in it. 2nd and 7, Georgia Tech moving the ball, handoff to Smith. He loses the ball. We're going to try to pick it up, but we can't. But Adams, the cornerback, comes in and picks it up, and nobody's going to catch him. He's going to take it all the way to the house for a scoop and score. Huge play for our defense, and all of a sudden we've got a tie game. We're going to be able to take the lead with an extra point. 28-27 to score midway through the 3rd. Great start to the second half for our team. On 3rd and 8, Pyron not able to get the sack, but we do bat the ball down at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up a punt situation for Georgia Tech. And a chance for our offense to come out and extend this new lead. Plumlee outright running, taking off himself, takes it for the first down, 17 yards, and steps out of bounds. 3rd and 12 later in the drive, pass out right to Baker. Big game for him so far, 16 yards on that one. He moves the chains once again down into the red zone. 2nd and 10, option keeper for Plumlee. He's going to take off up the middle. At the last second, he pitches it to Richardson, who walks into the end zone for a 16-yard touchdown. And we're going to take an 8-point lead with 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd. All the momentum's in our favor right now. 3rd and 14, Georgia Tech passes off the mark. We're going to get the ball back again with another 3 and out for Georgia Tech. 2nd and short, McLean is in now for John Rice Plumlee. He's unfortunately going to be out for the rest of the game with a concussion, so Timmy McLean's going to have to get this win for us. Luckily, we're in a good position to do so as he got a nice 24-yard run, and then R.J. Harvey takes it in from 2 yards out to finish off the drive and give us a 15-point lead with 6.5 minutes left to go in this one. Pitch play out to Smith for Georgia Tech on 3rd and 3. He's going to pick up 5 and move the chains. On 3rd and 6, later in the drive, Pyron drops back to pass. Looking, can't find anybody. Going to throw it across his body at the last second, but that one's going to be off the mark. Going to bring up 4th and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. They're going to have to go for it here, down by 2 scores with 5 minutes left. Pyron looking over the middle, completes it to Lane, who's launched into the air, and he lands well short of the first down. And we're going to take over there on downs. Great stop by the defense. We got a chance to run down some clock here. Handoff up the middle. Harvey's got space. He's got blocks. He's got speed. And he gets down to the 14-yard line. 28 yards on that one. setting us up in a great position here to try to extend the lead. McLean drops back to pass, hit as he throws. That one's picked off by Sims of the Georgia Tech defense. He's got a lane down the left sideline, but he's pushed out of bounds across the 30. Not a great move there by McLean on the pass, but unfortunately, Georgia Tech's still in this game. 3rd and 5, breaking tackles on the right side, and we've got another personal foul on this one, another face mask. Gonna give them a bunch of extra yards here, trying to get them back into the game. 3rd and 12, Pyron drops back, deep pass over the middle. That one somehow completed to Blalock in traffic. He's down to the 12-yard line. And on 1st and goal a couple plays later, Pyron over in the flat to Benson. He's able to get it in for a 2-yard touchdown. Georgia Tech is a 2-point conversion away from making this a 1-score game. They're going to go ahead and knock that out now. Pyron able to go across the middle and find Christian Leary for the 2 points. And we've got a 7-point game once again. McLean on the option, taking it outright, pitches it to Whittemore. And he's got a lane down the right side. He breaks a tackle and gets down close to midfield. Couple more first downs ought to put this one away. Georgia Tech down to their last timeout now after that first down. And it is technically possible, but if we get the first down here, it's over. And Harvey is able to get the first down, goes down to the ground, and we're able to take a knee and put this one away. We get the 42-35 win with UCF, and I think that's probably pretty close to how it's going to play out in real life. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow, but great game for John Reese Plumlee to get the Player of the Game honors. And that's going to do it for this video. Ended up with 408 rushing yards on the game. Great job in the second half to come back and win this one. Stay tuned for Friday. Friday's going to be a huge day because we've got a bunch of bowl games Saturday, so I'm going to be releasing a lot of bowl videos Friday. Stay tuned for that. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next bowl game.